Hey, thanks for tuning in for another weekly update. Just want to start off this week with a review of probably my best submission in a long time. It's the Simpsons submission that I sent back probably middle to end of July, and the grades just popped the other day. Luckily, I was very happy with the grades and the way they came down. Um, what's really weird about this particular submission is that it actually sat in assembly for I want to say almost 3 months. It flew through grading, and then once it hit assembly, it just sat there. And I'm starting to think maybe there was a review to see if they were going to upcharge me on this, and they made a determination. I'm guessing not to. Uh, but just to kind of go over some quick highlight cards. This Marty McFly I sent in. I actually thought this was my strongest card that I had left over of all the Back to the Future. Unfortunately, it got a six. Uh, Not exactly sure what they're seeing here. All my cards are reviewed under a microscope at 20 times magnification. So there must be a wrinkle or something. I'm not really sure what the issue is for this to get a six. Relatively well centered. I just, showed the corners and the edges. Nothing crazy. This might be a good option for a buyer to crack out and resubmit. This in a nine is probably worth at least a couple $100. I would say at least 150. So maybe whoever buys this card will maybe upgrade it. It's currently listed on eBay. I am also on this order. Sorry for the rambling. I also decided to do another direct to eBay submission. And I'll take a look at those cards as well as the one highlight card I wanted to show everybody. Um, this is the Topps rookie for Bart Simpson. Uh, Anticlimactic. I wish they would have picked a better card for his first card in the regular series, but this is what they went with. Got a nine, which is fine. I think it's a pretty fair grade for a lot of these cards. Another one that I'm selling on eBay. I think this is his most popular rookie, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say a 10 goes for about 1200, or has gone for 1200 recently. Um, so I don't really know if this is the one that's more collected or if it's the other one. But I do know that its most valuable card is one that I actually scored big on. Go ahead and show that one. This is by far Bart Simpson's most collected card. This was a PSA Pop 2. Fortunately, I hit number 3. So the wait was well worth it. Um, I believe the high sale for this card ever was right around 2000. I believe there are the other two that are available. There's only three of them. The other two on the market, one's available for 5,000 and the other one's available for 4,000. I had no intention to sell this particular card for quite some time. This is an investment grade card, so I'll be hanging on to this for the foreseeable future. I am going to be selling a couple more on eBay, and I'll show you those real quick. I'm not going to look at every single card here because once they actually do come in, I'll do a little bit of a PSA reveal where you can see them closer up. But here's the watch list of the ones that I decided to sell on eBay. Kind of show people what it looks like. Um, when you sell it on eBay, it just pops up like a regular listing. The starting bid comes in at 99 cents. Shipping is $4.99, and they run 7-day options. Uh, I'm not sure if there was a way to adjust that. To be honest with you, I just picked sell on eBay as soon as possible as the option when I was selecting these. I didn't really put a whole lot of thought into it. Here's that Back to the Future Marty McFly sticker that I think was a little bit undergraded. This is what it looks like for the listing. There's no real indication who the seller is other than PSA. So you don't have to worry about shill bidding, I guess. Well, I guess you would have to worry about shill bidding. I don't know. I'm very anti-shill. really upsets me because it messes up the comps. Um, this 10 is going for a pretty good price right now, 21.50. I'm hoping to get over 100 on this card. That'd be pretty cool. That would pay for half the box if I score that. Uh, and some others. This was a cool card. I was hoping this was going to be a 10. This was going to be the one I was going to keep for display. But because it came in at a 9 and I have a few more of this particular card, I decided to go ahead and sell this one and give it another shot later. Uh, let's see here. What else we got going on? Um, that's about it for eBay. Just kind of want to give everybody an idea of what's going on, at least with my site or my sales. When it comes to ComC, it's been a really lackluster month for me on ComC, as well as on eBay when it comes to buy it now. The market's just not there yet on buy it now for anything over a few dollars. Sure, I'm still selling other cards buy it now, but I'm just not getting as many sales as I used to. Right now, typically, it seems like I have to put things at auction if I want to get anything sell anything of decent value. But just showing you my monthly sales history. Oops. So, we're close to the end of October here, and I'm only at 150. It was down like 30 or $40 a few days ago, and then I decided to run a 30% off sale. Um, I choose 30% off essentially because that will make, if I have a card listed at 75 cents and it sells at 30% off, I'll break even. So it's basically a way for me to flush out low dollar cards without actually losing money on the uh, insert fee. Let's see what else we got here. As far as Fanatics goes, I did run a full sale of Star Wars last week. And the reason I dumped it is because of the low grades that were included in the sample, and I decided just to go ahead and just release the entire um, grading submission out to the market, just to kind of create some awareness that these are actually out there. Now I'm going to run another experiment on another run of Star Wars auctions. Um, just for full transparency on this particular auction cycle, my commissions were, or my take home was $562 on $550 in bids, I guess. $555 in bids. It's because I got a $7 bonus on the this Princess Leia. So I dumped all those cards. My break even for the 19 cards was $460. So I made $100. Nothing special. I was actually just hoping to break even. The fact that it came out on top was very satisfying to me. The one disappointing card out of everything was this one. The non-sports market. I'm coming into the non-sports market from the sports card market, where parallels are highly sought after and collected. That really hasn't hit, at least in my experience, it hasn't hit the vintage market for non-sports yet. The UK cards, the O-Pee-Chees, the Mexican versions, they're just not selling for much of a premium, if any premium at all, over the standard Topps cards. And these are far more rare. It's my hope that as, more sports collectors like myself move into the non-sports and realize how fun that is, they will start to understand or realize that there are parallels that exist for the non-sports market and start going after some of those. But always loved this card. So as a little bit of an experiment, what I decided to do is to run another flurry of auctions, this time all in CGC. And the reason I want to do this versus the PSA, or in comparison to the PSA submission, is I wanted to compare my margins. I know I won't make as much on the CGC cards, but my break even per card, and that's kind of how I view sales. I don't look at the individual card. I kind of look at the grouping. My break even per card is $13 on these CGC submissions. My break even on the PSA was $22. So there was a significant um, break even difference there between the CGC and the PSA. On the high grade cards, I really don't worry about that much, but on the mid grade is where I get killed on PSA, where I'm selling uh, fives and sixes for $25, and after fees and stuff, I'm losing money on those. Whereas if I get $25 on a CGC, I'm still you know doubling my money almost. So just a little bit of an experiment on that. I just realized I didn't hit the submit, so I'll do that right now. Review listing, so you can actually see how it looks like. Actually, let me go to the beginning so people can cancel. So in order to do a bulk listing like I want to do, what I do is I go into my vault or my sales. Let's see here, selling, and then I'll go to my buy it now marketplace. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select a bunch of cards that I want to sell. Just selecting them all for me. Nice. So all these Star Wars cards. Yeah, why not? Let's go and see what these do too. What do I got to lose? I'm going to go ahead and sell all these cards at the next auction. Or I'll actually let it choose. Let's see what happens here. Sorry, I'm so fresh.
You need a break.
So I will go ahead and figure this out. There we go. Choose for me. Fly. Review listings. And I just want to make sure everything I want to sell is listed. You'll be able to choose. Ooh, that's a lot of cards. A lot of cards. Confirm. Internal server error. Review listings. Didn't work this time. Okay, that was painful. Okay, sorry about that. A little bit of user error, so I got everything fixed up. Did all that choose for me stuff so I could try. View listings. I agree. So what'll happen now is Fanatics will select an auction and curate these for me, get those out for sale. So let me go ahead and hit confirm. There's an internal server error. Well, anyway, I'll fix this and get these submitted. So if anybody's interested, these will be hitting the Fanatics Collect market or weekly auctions in the next few weeks. And then lastly, let's just go over my selling hub from last week for eBay. What I have available was just a few buy it nows, and I did run 3 auctions for Back to the Future stuff. Marty McFly rookie, which set a new record for a PSA 8 at $429. This really cool Doc Brown and Marty McFly card where that iconic looking back at the time machine. Really cool. And then the clock tower. This is the only gem mint card that I pulled out of all those Back to the Future cards. So anyway, thanks for watching. As soon as I have any other updates, I will get them up. Hopefully I'll have something up for next week. Thanks a lot.